Okay, I think I'm in. I think we did it. Hello, friends. How are we feeling on this wonderful Tuesday? Whew. I'm gonna pull up some of you in 2 seconds to say hi. Hi, Araya. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good rest of your work day. Hi, Alex. I hope you had a fabulous break too. Yes, how was everyone's breaks, their Thanksgivings? Hi, Margot. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Taylor. Love you. Ari, hi, Ari. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you. Hey, Cody. What's cooking good looking? Okay, mood board. Hi, T. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm already like halfway through this chapter. It feels pretty surreal. Howdy, Ian. So happy to have you here. Hi, Felicity. Yes, I'm trying to come through with a bit of coziness. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel like it's quite a vibe. Also, over break, I had someone come from Comcast and replace my entire cable hookup. So hopefully we will have a very smooth stream today for however long we decide to go for. Let's see. Oh, Margot says, it has been quite a day. So happy to hang with some friends here. Oh, we're so happy to have you here, Margot. We're going to have good vibes, a good time. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, Ian. It really is cozy. It is like wearing a blanket, honestly. It's such a vibe. Thank you, Felicity. Yeah, I actually took like a few pictures today for thumbnails. I'm hoping to use it for the December thumbnails and then also maybe thumbnails in the new year just because, and I decided to take them all at once just because I was like, I'm not doing this 10 times over. I'm just going to do it like one time, knock them out, and hopefully have some on deck. Let's see. All right. Well, I think we're all here, ready and accounted for. Oh, and also, I meant to put this. I totally forgot to pop this in the Discord. So I'm going to do that real quick. It'll take me 2 seconds. But then we'll go into our first little spin-a-rooney dooney, if that's okay with everyone. We'll see what the wheel has in store for us. I just hope we don't get hit with a doom right off the bat, because I would like to enjoy the cozy vibes for another moment or two, at least, before anything like that happens. Okay, perfect. Ian said, what is the lady baking in this chapter? It's not so much what she's baking, it's just that she is baking. It's more of like a kitchen reference, specifically like a breakfast reference. To me, it kind of looks like she's making almost like pancakes or something. At least that's how I take it. Yeah, and it is a woman, I believe. Although we're in 2025, so, you know, we don't know how they identify, and they're entitled to identify however they wish. So, but it appears to me to be a woman at this moment. So, all right, let's go over to the wheel and take her for a spin, shall we? All right, go ahead and take the next 10 seconds to drop your guesses in the chat. And then we'll take the wheel for a spin. If anybody hits the nail on the head, you all know the drill. We spam the chat with gold stars in their honor. And I'll give them a little trophy and then we'll get it popping. Okay, we've got some good variety coming in. 40, 40, 35, 35. Okay, maybe not as much variety as I thought. 35. Man, a lot of people are going for the 30s, 35s, 40s. Tia still came through with the doom. Taylor came through with the doom. Oh my gosh. Taylor. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do it. 25. See, that's more like it. I'd be okay with a 35 or 42, though. Araya said, are you going to vlog finishing your draft at all? It looks like you're getting close. So I would love to finish. I do want to do more vlogs in the new year. That's going to be like one of my resolutions, New Year's resolutions, is I want to get back into vlogging, I will say. But my book originally was projected to be finished at 100,000 words, but I redid my math, like based on where I'm at in the story right now with my current word count. I did it a couple weeks ago, and I think my new ending word count is actually going to be closer to 145,000, and then I'll have to shave it down to get it closer to 120. 120 was what I wanted to be at ultimately anyways. Like, I thought my first draft would be at 100K, and then I'd have to add 20K, you know, or could try to add 20K. I didn't want to like force anything. Now I think I'm going to have the opposite problem where I have to shave it down. Which is fine. So I'm not as close as it appears, unfortunately. But, you know, when I hit 100K, it'll still feel pretty surreal. So, and Cody putting in the doom. Cody. That should be my New Year's resolution. It's a good New Year's resolution, I feel like. You know? Will Tia ever pick up a camera ever again? The world may never know. Listen. You just do it at the pace you could do it, I feel like. Thanks, Araya. Appreciate you. All right. Let's go ahead and take her for a spin. Okay, well, not doom, but, you know, we'll take a 50. A cool, cute little 50. And nobody guessed 50. Interesting. All right, well, we can rock a 50. It's fine. Who needs a warm-up? Who needs it? May as well be doom. Exactly. Pretty much. I love that you're entertained by this, Ari. By our suffering. But I guess you're going to suffer with us because you're going to do the sprint, so. Who needs a warm-up indeed? Exactly. Yeah, it is a baby sprint for us. That's true. That's true. All right, let me take us back over and get it queued up. Perf. I'm here to suffer. Well, you're in the right place, Ari. You're in the right place. Also, we will still earn hot cocos after each sprint. I thought about changing it to snowflakes, but honestly, I feel like the hot cocos still apply really well, so I just kept it. So, that being said, we have 50 minutes on the clock. I believe in all of you, and I'll see you on the other side. Here we go. Well, hello there, everyone. How did that sprint go? It went pretty well for me. I mean, I can kick us off. Let's see. I don't know where I started. I think I started here. Okay, maybe it didn't go as well for me as I thought, but it felt good. I felt like I was really killing it. Okay, I did not kill it. I'm sorry. Apologies, guys. I got 316 words, but you know what? I'll take it. 316 is 316 more than I had. And it took me a minute to like get in my groove. And then also, I don't know if you all saw this during the sprint, but I was trying to find reference photos of like formal wear for men that I liked, because I had done all this stuff to prepare for the women's formal wear looks, but I had kind of totally forgotten about the men. So anyways, it was a productive sprint for me. I'll take it. Let me pop us over to the face cam real quick, just to keep us accountable here. All right, let's do a timer. That was a long one. We'll give ourselves, you know what? Screw it. Let's do 10 minutes. We're going to live a little. It's December. We're going to live it up. Okay. Let's check in with the crowd here. Okay. Also, we had quite a few people come in during that sprint. I tried to say hello to everyone, but if I missed you, apologies. Let's see. A writing day. Hi. Happy to have you here. Welcome in. Alex said got 802 this time. Wow, that's awesome. Did a little chapter hopping and worked on a later chapter. Nice. Miley cut some patches for mine and Momo's new stockings. Oh, that's so precious. Also, by the way, I also realized during that sprint that I have my ironing board here behind me. So I have to apologize for that. I feel like I've been pretty good about not having that in the background for streams, but I'm currently making quilts for both my brothers and I'm hoping to finish them in time for Christmas. So I just have like quilting stuff everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why the ironing board is out. So I apologize. You can even see like my rotary cutter, sorry, right there, and like my big ruler and everything. A writing day. So trying to get some words in so I can knit for the rest of the evening and watch a K-drama. I was just talking to Cody and Taylor about this. I was like, how is everyone on authortube so multi-talented? Like, that's so cool that you can knit. Beth got dinner in the oven. Very nice, Beth. Oh, Miley ironed also, or got the patches ironed, I believe. Very nice. Ian says, all good here. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. Felicity said, I got home and made a mood board. 0 words. LOL. SARS. No worries. Like I said, I think mood boards are part of the process. I think that is being productive. We're going to say that it is. Let's see. Alex said, oh, to share. I swallow and watch in the mirror behind Talia. Behind her isn't a clever girl who loves to dance or the same girl with crutches, relearning how to move in a body that tells her nothing. Instead is a woman ready to reach back into depths most wouldn't dare, with the willing to give everything to create a miracle, even if it meant dragging the night sky into the day to prove she is worthy of a legacy of sentinels and saints. Alex. That's awesome. That was a great excerpt. Thank you for sharing that, Alex. You gave us like a good taste of your work. That was awesome. Well done, Alex. Cody. You know what? No complaints if they didn't, but that's true. I could always go that route. It is like a ceremony under the moonlight. Could have been kind of cool. Maybe that's a missed opportunity on my part. Saoirse wrote 1,052 words. Wow, girl, you're killing it. Is said, just joined, so didn't get anything, but last week I finished the first draft, so I guess that's a plus. You finished your whole first draft? That may call for a dance party, guys. We'll have to see. See how we feel. Let me know in the comments. Ari got about 200 words, but I did a lot of working out plot problems that are not included in the word count. Agreed. See, this is why the word count thing is so hard, because that's how everyone kind of quantifies their progress, but there's so much more that goes into it than just the words on the paper, So I applaud you, Ari, because yeah, solving the plot problems, that's a doozy. That's a lot of work. Rachel Catherine said, I just finished editing photos from a shoot I did today, but if you're doing another sprint, I'll join in on that. Oh yeah, girl, we are sprinting. We are sprinting it up. So we will be here. Let's see. That's also really cool that you edited photos from a shoot that you did. That's awesome. Ian said, all nude characters is a vibe, to Cody's comment. It is a vibe, you know? I feel all nude characters is a special edition for a book. Yeah, it should be like a special edition thing. Yes, I've only done baby quilts up to this point. I've never done like adult quilts, but I'm like pretty far into his quilt. Like I feel pretty confident. I have 2 brothers, so I'm trying to do one for each of them, but I'm starting with one and then doing the other, if that makes sense. They're going to have the exact same design, but just different textiles. And the one for my one brother, I'm like pretty far into it. And I'm actually making it's a queen size quilt that's going to be reversible with a couple borders around the main design. So like, it's a vibe. I can show you one of the squares if you want to see. Let me see. Hold on. Ugh. So this doesn't give you like a taste of anything, but this is like the centermost design. And this brown is like a suede. So it looks a lot prettier in person. It's like I don't know if it's suede or velvet. I think it's more of like a crushed velvet, or not crushed velvet, like real velvet. But yeah. This is for the brother that goes to school in Europe. And I felt like it was very kind of like dark academia, you know, that kind of vibe. Ooh. And they don't know I'm making quilts, but I did ask them like what some of their favorite colors were and stuff. So, let's see. Yes, knitting. Yeah. There needs to be I thought about doing like because I think someone talked about this a while ago. I want to say it might have been Ash and maybe Tia and maybe you, Saoirse, talking about doing like a crafting stream. Just saying, if that happens, I would totally be down because your girl needs to quilt. I need to get that quilting time in. Alex. Yeah. The nude character comment. Yeah, maybe. I need to make progress. Yeah, it's hard. I feel like quilting and knitting and all that, it's like slow going, you know? Send progress pics. Oh, Stu, that's awesome. Stu sent their first query letter for this book. Okay, I feel like we definitely are going to have a dance break when we go back. Part 1. Photography is part 1 of my favorite personality. I love that. I wish I had done photography. Oh, personality. Okay. Yeah, photography. I've always admired people that like actually know what they're doing with photography. Ian said, help sent, best of luck. Oh, you got this, Stu. You're going to kill it. God, I hate typing on my iPad. No worries. We don't judge. I know you guys are typing fast. So like, I never judge you guys on that. DW! Love me some DW. Love the new thumbnail photo. Thank you so much, DW. I appreciate that. Yeah, I kind of like pulled it together quickly because Cody knows I was on a call with him and Taylor and I was like rushing to try to get a thumbnail up because your girl slacked and did not have it up ahead of time, which I normally would. But I think it turned out okay. So I don't know if like that'll stay that way once I take a little more time to look at it, but I think it was okay for today. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. No worries. We're just sitting and gabbing because we just finished a sprint, DW. So we're going to go back and sprint in exactly 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh, maybe you were talking about the quilt. It's a quilt I'm making for my brother. It was just one square of it. So there'll be like a whole bunch of those strung together. I think it's going to be 5 wide by 6 deep. And then it'll have another big border around that. So it'll be pretty big in the end. It'll be a queen. Thank you, Ari. And thank you, Rachel Catherine. Thank you, Miley. Thanks, Saoirse. Is this felt rubber? Yeah, it is now. Exactly. Yes, we definitely need one. I will hit you up. Yeah, I feel like we have to. It would just be such a vibe, you know? And it would help me stay productive if I had people like, you know, sitting with me while I quilt. Yeah, it's very exciting, Stu. I can't wait to hear how it ends up, you know, like how it turns out. Cody's sending you good vibes as well. And says, that's so scary. I applaud you. Yeah, it is really scary. I know one of my close friends, like a writing friend that I have in real life, is Sarah Jane. And she's another author tuber, and she's querying right now. And like, she tells me about the process, and it is involved. Like, it's a lot of work. And I know that that has to be so stressful. And yeah, my heart goes out to you. Of course. Christina! We're going to have a great time. We're going to make it happen. Oh, thanks, Saoirse. I think it's just that I actually have makeup on today. I feel like lately with you guys, I've been like coming on with no makeup, but I so appreciate that comment. That's really sweet of you to say. Got it. Yeah, the quilt section looks cute. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it'll be cute when it's done. I'm going to do like a different pattern on the outer border. I'm going to do an 8-point star, I think. So that'll be a little different. But I'm hoping I can make it reversible and pull it off, and it'll all be good. And then I get to do the second quilt. I literally have a stack of fabric like this big on my couch right now because I have nowhere else to put it. And it's all the fabrics that I'm using to make the quilts. Okay, and look at that timing. Now we get to go to the wheel. Here we are. Y'all know the drill. Take 10 seconds to drop your guesses in the chat. And if anybody hits the nail on the head, we spam the chat with gold stars in their honor, and I will give them a nice little trophy. And I feel like we should do a dance break when we go back, because we had Stu submit her first query letter, and we had, was it Iz who finished her first draft? So I feel like we got to do a dance party upon our return. But yeah, go ahead and take the 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dude, I have not watched Blue's Clues in forever, but I definitely need to watch it. What was I watching? I was watching like one of Taylor's vlogs, I think, or on a call with her when she was coloring in one of her, she was doing like a chapter tracker for her revisions. And she was like, just call me Steve from Blue's Clues. And I feel like Blue's Clues has been coming up lately a lot for me. I need to like rewatch, I think. Oh, DW. Also, I rewatched parts of Hey Arnold recently, just casually in the background after we had a little chat on a stream we did together about like all the classic Nickelodeon movies that kids like grew up with from our age. It was a real vibe. Also, if you haven't checked out that stream, I have it on my channel. I have like a stream with DW, and then we continued over on Blacklisted. So it's at Blacklisted Writers, I believe. But you should definitely check that out if you haven't yet. All right, here we go. Taking her first spin. Okay. I really thought we were getting doomed for a minute there, and I guess I would have been like, go off, but nah. After a 50-minute sprint, nah. I'm cool with a 35. All right, let's see who got it. Someone had to. Oh, Beth got it. And Ari got it. Awesome. All right, y'all know what to do. Gold stars in honor of Beth and Ari. You can do any star emoji. Very nicely done, guys. Nicely done, Beth and Ari. Yes, I miss it too. Listen, can we go back to that time when life was so much simpler? Oh, this is a good question that is asked. What is everyone's goal for the next sprint? Also, DW said, OMG, yes, I watched the Hey Arnold movie recently too, so we're on the same nostalgic page, girl. Yes, I still need to watch. You told me I need to watch the Hey Arnold movie. I need to watch it. Okay, also, we're going to do a quick dance party. Okay, this is for Stu and Iz. All right, and y'all better dance with me. You better not leave me hanging. I can't see you, but you can see me. Don't leave me to do this alone. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh my God. This is so goofy, but I love it. Okay. A dinner sprint. You know what? Valid, Saoirse. Totally fair. I need to map out the patchwork for this sprint. We love a little patchwork. Love to see it. Rachel said, I hope to maybe finish this next chapter, 27 down, 5 more to go. Girl, you're in the home stretch. 5 is gonna fly. Beth wants to edit at least 1 chapter. You got this. Shibby's got a shibby. Also, on that note, somewhat, I love the dance emojis for everybody. Also, somewhat unrelated, but I think this Thursday is going to be, hopefully, my Gru stream. It's either going to be this Thursday or next Thursday, my Gru Christmas stream. And it's going to be a hoot, I think. That's all I'll say. So just keep your eyes out for that. Okay? Just be on the lookout. Ian's goal is to write more of a report and download some CCTV footage. Nice. I love everyone sharing their goals. It's actually great. Yes, Gru. The return of Gru. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be quite something. Oh, thanks, Ari. I can't wait to do it. It's gonna be fun. So it all just depends on if I can edit this one thing that I need edited to make it happen. It'll happen this Thursday, but if I need a little more time to edit it, then it'll be next Thursday. But it's gonna be a vibe either way. Okay. Let me get 35 minutes queued up here on the clock. And we will jump right in. Perf. Oh, guys, who let me forget the hot cocoa? Who let me forget that? I'm just kidding. That's my job. But we got the hot cocoa up there too. All right. That being said, I wish you all the best of luck. I'll see you on the other side of 35. Here we go. Thank God y'all can see that timer. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate you. I was locked in. I'm not gonna lie. I am in like one of the most pivotal parts of this book, and I am feeling it, man. I am so in it. Yeah. Shit's hitting the fan. Stuff's getting shooken up, you know, shaken up. I don't know. And I'm just so deliriously like excited for this part. God, the tension is just so delicious. Anyways, all right, let me get us over the face cam and keep us accountable. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. I always forget to do this, so we're gonna. Okay. Beep beep doo doop. Now that wasn't too long of a sprint, so I think we'll probably do a cute little. I mean, 35. We'll give ourselves 7 minutes because it's holiday season. But let's see. Also, welcome to JK Lambo, who came in during that sprint as well. Sorry, JK. Let's see. Listen, I was locked in. The jazz couldn't stop. It couldn't. I was really in the zone. Oh, thank you, Margot. You're so sweet. I used to wear dark lipstick a lot more back when I did dance, but I haven't worn it in a hot minute. But I wore it for like just one little bit of my pictures I was taking earlier today, and I was like, I'm gonna leave it on, because if you've ever worn red lipstick, if you go to take it off, it's gonna stain your lips anyway. So I was like, I'll leave it on and deal with the stain later. Also, yes, welcome back, Margot. So happy to have you here. Right back in then. Spin. Listen, Ian, we're gonna be fast. We're gonna be swift. Rachel Catherine said I got about like 12 words. Not gonna lie, I think I got stumped. You know what? It happens to the best of us. Oh, Cody has a line. Okay, let's do it. Shared this line on my stream, but I'll share here too. Since we left our island, each step forward has only left a trail of death behind us. Not the trail of death. Cody. We love it. I love it so much. Oh, thanks, Christina. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. But thank you for sharing that, Cody. It's an awesome line. Alex got 664 this time. I believe that you promised us an excerpt. I'm going to go back to that. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to go back to that. I didn't highlight it, but I definitely wanted to talk about like a scene. It was like I can't say it's a whole scene, but it was like a moment that totally came up kind of out of nowhere. And I thought it was really cute. So I just want to share that. Even if it's not the excerpt, I want to share like the idea, but I think I can maybe share the excerpt. I'll have to find it again. But thank you for the reminder, Alex. And also 664 is awesome. You're killing it. Beth edited one chapter and one scene. Yes, Beth. Yeah. Cody's book sounds incredible, honestly. Felicity got 758 words. Look at you, Felicity. Then I was hanging in Cody's stream for the chit chat. Listen, you got to do it. You got to do it. Totally understand. It has said, I got dishes done and got myself hot cocoa. Hopefully next sprint I can get characters done for a new romance project. Oh, what a fun time. What an exciting time. I love character building. Christina wrote 171 words. Christina, girl, go off. Yes. Cody's so awesome. Cody said, it's sad times for my characters right now. Listen, they got to go through the dark times to get to the light. That's all it is, right? That's all it is. I know. Cody, the tease. Exactly. The trail of death, bro. That's going to stick with me for a minute. We love a trail of death. Exactly. Oh, Rachel said, 6 words from my line. Then why didn't he want me? Bro, that hits deep. Deep. Love it. Christina said, I feel like I should be writing so fast because I'm at the climax, but it's been very slow going. I've never written an end and this is just how it is. LOL. Yeah, I don't think there's any like right or wrong. Like, I get what you're saying, but there's no right or wrong speed to write. You know, as long as you're writing, I feel like, you know, that's what matters. Because I do that too, Christina, where I like get like, oh, I should be writing a lot faster. But I think as long as you're writing, you're doing what matters. Oh, Cody said, Rachel, tell us why. Yes, Rachel. Why didn't he want her? Emotional damage during happy fun writing time. It's more likely than you think. Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys gab for a second. I'm going to try to find this excerpt. I think I'll find it pretty quickly. I didn't write too much that time, I don't think. Actually, let me see where I ended. Okay, this is actually where so for this sprint, I got 535 words. If y'all have been here a minute, that is a lot for me, okay? For a 35-minute sprint. I'll take it. I'm very content with that. Okay. Okay, so this excerpt is very much, I'm reading it again and I'm like, okay, this is very much first draft wording, but I feel like you'll get the gist, you know? So I'll have to tell you like what's happening before I read the little excerpt, but totally fair, Rachel Catherine, but we are here for it. We are here for the reveal if and when you decide to share. But I know spoilers, you gotta be careful. There was a part in this last sprint where I was like, oh, I'm gonna share this or whatever, and then I was like, no, too much of a I'm like finally reaching the point in my story where I have spoilers. I feel like everything from the first half I could share no problem without worrying about it being too spoilery, but now I'm reaching the point I have to be a little more careful too. I get it. Christina said it's throwing me off, but like in a making me laugh kind of way, because I'm doing the opposite of what I thought. Yeah, writing will do that to you. I have to look back at some of my vlogs I did before being deep in this. I started vlogging when I was like 7,000 words in, and I was talking big game, bro. I was like, if you write an outline and you're a good writer, you should be able to stick to your outline. Wrong. 100% wrong. I was talking out my bum. Okay. Like, and I feel like some of that stuff you just don't know until you're writing how it's going to go for you. And I also feel like talking to other writers, I've learned like even it goes differently for different stories and different genres and stuff. Like I don't think the process is ever, you can't really make a plan and have like set expectations. It's always changing, always evolving. So it is funny in that way. Woot woot. Yeah. Here for the woos, man. I'm all for it. Ooh, for 35. Hell yeah. Party for the word count. I just heard something outside, but I think it's just like a helicopter or airplane or something. Big party. Yeah. Party for the word count. I'm not at a big word count yet. I'm at 86,571, I think. Something like that. But we will do it. Listen, when I hit 90K, we doing a dance party, bro. It's going to happen. Felicity said last line, secrets whispered in the depths. Oh, okay. This is a line. Secrets whispered in the depths of night have a way of unraveling when dawn breaks. Ooh. Felicity. You got to warn a woman before you come in with a banger like that. My God. Okay. Miley said, missed the end of the sprint because I'm making dinner. No worries. That's totally fine, Miley. We're happy to have you here anytime. Is said, I came up with a teaser line for my new project. Should I be in the arms of the man I betted against? Probably not. But whoever said I was logical. Into that. Love that. Dead wrong. Yeah, that was probably a little dramatic, but really. Yeah, I was so wrong. Alex said, to be fair, most that I've shared has been from my first draft. As long as we're willing to share, then it's a chance to motivate each other to keep going. Yeah, 100%. Yep, bum talk. Yep. I had the monopoly on that for a minute in my early vlogs, I think. Cody said, I thought the same thing at the start of GWC. Ghostwriters Club, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, I played myself. Yeah, same. I really thought I was like hot shit. I was going to come in here and like, you know exactly what I was doing as a first timer. No, you don't. Christina shared an excerpt. The painting of the dying sun looms over us as people helped me into a black... Oh, sorry. I butchered that. Hold on. The painting of the dying sun looms over us as people help me into a black gown so dark my body looks like it disappears into night. A man steps onto a stool next to me, clamping a plate of onyx armor around my neck. somewhere far in our history, this would have been more important than it is now. I love the onyx armor and clamping it around her neck. I love that visual. Yes, claps for Felicity for sure. Listen. Yes, we do have a very talented group. All right, I'm going to share my little clip and then we're going to go spin the wheel and go into a sprint because we're trying to be good little writers. We're going to be on top of it, right? And our timer has gone off. So we are going to force ourselves. Okay. Yeah. See, this is my thoughts exactly about this, about Christina's excerpt, because vampires and necks. Yes. Love to see it. Armor. Yeah. I had that thought too. Armor with a dress is really badass. I actually really like that. Okay. I'm going to share real quick. Hold on. Okay. So right now I'm going to tell you, by the way, you all know I share way too much in my live streams. So if y'all ever say that I said this, I'm going to deny it. But, cause I don't want to share spoilers either, but I'm hoping this isn't too much of a spoiler. Okay. So everyone is at this ceremony that takes place in the Expanse, which is just this big open, area of desert. Okay. Just outside the academy. And they're all up there and it's really late at night. It takes place at the height of when the moon is at its highest point, right? Which is midnight. So they're out there. It's like pitch black. There's a few, what do you call them? Like torches kind of like out there, kind of lining the border of the area that they're hosting this event in. So there's a little bit of light from the moonlight and then the fires, but there's nothing too overt, right? Like it's fairly dark. And they're doing this big reveal where they've all got these gemstones in their hands and every person, well, God, I have to be careful. Anyways, if you have a match, right? Like if you reveal your gemstone and you find someone whose gemstone matches yours, then you become each other's Eternals. Okay. And it's like in this book, it's more of like a military term, right? It's similar to how policemen have partners, right? Where you have each other's back no matter what. You would like lay down your life for each other. Like that's sort of the concept, except in the book, I call them Eternals. Okay. And so it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It can also be like a platonic Eternal as well. But a lot of these are more like romantic, pairings, at least the ones that I'm going to accent or emphasize in the book. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to lay the groundwork or it's not going to make any sense. Okay. So anyways, for the ceremony, there's a line drawn in the sand and the headmaster tells everyone like, okay, I need you to stand 1-to-1 on either side of the line, all down the line. Right. And then you're going to hold out your right hand. And when the moon reaches its height, which he's going to count down to, then you'll open your palm and you'll show your stone, and reveal your stone. And then you can like find your matches or whatever. And let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm totally like, okay. So at this point, Harlow and Jane are across from each other, okay, at the line. Jane gets there first, okay? And when she's standing at the line, she is watching because she's kind of like very observant, right? So she's standing at the line. There's no one across from her yet. And she's watching this other kind of like interaction take place far behind them, right? Harlow cuts in front of her, right, blocking off her view and stands there in front of her. And okay, so this is what happens when he comes in and he stands in front of her, okay, in line. It says, also keep in mind, again, first draft words, okay? And I'm not writing, some of y'all are like not human in here. Y'all are writing some incredible stuff. My writing is like a 2-year-old and then I'll go back and clean it up, okay? So just picture like the essence of it. Don't focus so much on the words yet. Just focus on like the essence of the scene, okay? Harlow leaned in close and Jane suddenly felt as though she could feel a feather were it to land on her skin. I think you're supposed to be on that side of the line, he whispered. Jane looked down to see that in the midst of her watching Raina, she had drifted across the line. Right, she said with a light laugh. She immediately made to take a large step backwards. Before she could bring her feet together, however, she felt his hand reach behind her, stilling her waist. That's too far, he said, his eyes fixed on hers. Jane stared back, frozen in place by his gaze. He eased her back into place just opposite him, close enough that his hand lingered on her back long after it should have fallen away. It's a very small moment, but I just thought it was kind of cool, you know? Like, I was into it, so I was like, I'm going to share this with the class, you know, with my buddies, with my peers. But yeah, I just thought it was a fun little moment that I hadn't really planned on. Like, when he was just like, that's too far. It, like, stops her, you know? So anyways, you guys are so sweet, by the way. No, Ian, I swear to goodness. No, I'm going to go back and like cut this out. I was about to say, I think we can trust everyone here not to copy your. Yeah, 100%. That's why I share. If I didn't feel safe, trust me, I would not share. But I feel like you guys are all good eggs, you know? So, Christina, you're so sweet. You're way too nice to me. I promise it's not that good. I just really enjoy writing it. But I don't, by the time I go to reread it, it could be total trash. But I love writing it. Thank you, Miley. I'm obsessed with the. Yeah, see, I thought that was kind of cool. Like an angle of, because I personally think that friendships are not explored enough in a lot of books, especially in romantasy. Like, we kind of see friendships, but like the focus usually is on a romantic angle. And I really tried in this book to emphasize friendships as well. Like, so I just thought it was a cool take, because I think the idea that you would only lay down your life for someone who you're romantically interested in is not true. Like, I definitely have friends that like have been my friends since kindergarten that like, if someone had to take a bullet for them, like, I don't know, you never know at the moment, but like, I would definitely consider it. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, I like the platonic angle as well. Thank you for that, Miley. I'm like at the edge of my seat for real. Christina. Yeah, none of us are trying to steal from each other. Those are the lazy people. 100%. Yeah, AI is probably watching everything, but you know, it is what it is. Listen, at least with this, I have it on record that I said it here on this date at this time. So if someone steals it, I have it on record. You guys are so sweet. Listen, you're polishing the gem that will be your book. We're looking. Oh, thank you, Alex. That's really sweet. Yeah, it definitely needs polishing because it's a first draft. But I just like the concept, and I like kind of getting the rough outline of the story on paper. Thank you, Beth. I love the lingering. I love yearning. Like, I'm so here for the yearning. There's a lot of it in here. So just saying, yes. Thank you, Gina. You guys are so sweet. You guys are I love this group. I swear. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Yes. Okay. I don't know why YouTube hates Miley. I don't know why. But yes, you have to put the live chat on to see Miley's comments. I don't know why. As an arrow person, I agree. More platonic. Yes. Yes, I agree 100%. Thanks, Christina. Bestie whips. Not me setting out to find my eternal IRL therapy. DW, I love that. I love you so much. No worries, Miley. We'll see you in a bit. I hope you have a good meal. Yes, I live for the yearning too. There's not enough of it, you know? I feel like a lot of romantasy is like you start the book and on page 2, they're already sleeping together, you know? Which there's nothing wrong with that, actually. I really should backtrack that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, for what I'm writing, I would like to do something a little different. That's all. You know, I'd like there to be a little more variety, I guess, in the genre. And I'm sure it exists, right? There's a million romantasy books, but like, I feel like I have a harder time finding books like that. So I want my like Luke and Lorelai Gilmore, you know, like having to wait 8 seasons, knowing they're meant for each other and having to wait to see it come to life, you know, and I want them to like break up, get back together, have misunderstanding, whatever. I just think, you know, give me that, right? Yes. Best of luck. No worries, Saoirse. No worries at all. Happy to have you back. Also the name of the Eternal too. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was just kind of fun, like fantasy vibes to be like my Eternal. And also, God, I wish I could tell you guys so much about this book, but I'm not going to. God, there's so much. There's like some really cool stuff that comes with the Eternal. Anyways, but I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, platonic link. Like in Shadowhunters with Jason Alec, because I love that shit. I have not read Shadowhunters. Is Shadowhunters a book? Yes, it is so fun to write. Yes, see what I'm saying? Yes. Oh, listen. I really don't want to give too much away, but like, those are the vibes I like. Luke and Lorelai, or if you were ever someone who watched Charmed, like I always loved Piper and Leo, or like Phoebe and Cole, you know, like, and Phoebe and Cole were like really toxic. Okay. They were toxic, but they were hot. So like, but they were constantly having to overcome all these obstacles to be together and stuff. Like, I just love that whole thing. Yes, 100%. Darcy Handflex types of scenes. Let the FMC think he's garbage before he realizes that he needed to be better and decides to improve himself. Not saying anything, but Alex, you practically summed up the book, like right there. Not the whole book, but you know. Yes, Saoirse does love a slow burn. We've talked about this. I'm coming up with an Academic Rivals Who Make a Bet as my new project, and the yearning quotes I have for it are so good so far. Oh, love Academic Rivals. Okay, we've really got to get to the wheel here, guys, because I'm gabbing way too much. Yeah, I really want to share, like, I would love to just share everything, but I want to leave some stuff as a surprise, you know? Oh, okay, I've heard of Mortal Instruments. I need to read it. I'll admit to watching Gilmore Girls and really love it. Yes, see? Even Ian likes the Luke and Lorelai thing, okay? Yes, Ian's a Gilmore girly. I'm telling you, there's something magical about it. Don't make me cold call you. I don't even have your number, but I'd track it down for the deets. Listen, DW. Listen. We are going to hang. We are going to hang, especially in the new year. DW and I have plans, okay? Or we have plans to make plans, okay? You'll get the deets. We'll chat, DW. I'll share the deets with you, because I'm sure we're going to talk soon. All right, that being said, let me get to the wheel here. And go ahead and drop your guesses. Take 10 seconds. Oh, it is happening, DW. I had way too good a time streaming with you. Like, it's happening. Okay, go ahead and take 10 seconds to drop your guesses in the chat. And then we will take the wheel for a spin. Y'all know the drill. If anybody hits the nail on the head, we have to spam the chat with gold stars in their honor. I'm going to actually count down from 5 this time. I don't know why I counted from 10 last time. That was way too long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. I fear I might have just smudged my lipstick, but whatever. You guys don't care. I think I might have just really smudged it. Whatever. It's fine. All right. All the guesses are in. Take her for a spin. Okay. Someone out there has hacked my wheel and rigged it. I'm convinced, because we are getting all big numbers. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. That's the spirit, Christina. Christina coming in hot to make me change my mood, my reaction. Beth was close. So was Saoirse. Man. Listen, you and me both, Christina. Go bigger. Yep, that's true. Yeah, this is, you know what? That's exactly what it is, Alex. I took a longer break than I was supposed to. This is my fault, guys. I gabbed, and the universe was like, you want to try that shit, Evelyn? Cool. I got you. You're going to write like nobody's business after this. Like, doom with that. Yeah. Pretty much. But we can do it. This is why I like the wheel, because the wheel, it does. The wheel just knows, and the wheel holds you accountable. So, you know, there is something to it. But man. Okay. And let me put up a hot cocoa. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, Alex said I meant the Thanksgiving one, like school. That too. That too. Knows we took a long break. 100%. The wheel is all knowing. We all know this. So, all right, let me. All right, I've got the timer queued up. I believe in all of us. I am going to reheat my tea at the top of this, but I'm going to be back toot sweet. Okay, I'm not ditching you, but I am going to reheat my tea. But I will see you on the other side of 55. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. We're hitting that lovely part of my stream that has been happening the last 2 weeks or so where I'm suddenly dropping frames. I thought I had this fixed because I have gotten a new router and got my entire cable hookup replaced over the break. But we are still seeing it. So I have, if you saw me holding up my phone, I was literally recording my stats window that shows that it's the network that's dropping, and then showing like the time of night and how long I had been streaming for, because it just seems to happen religiously at the same time lately. And I'm thinking I may need to like literally switch internet providers over this because Xfinity can't seem to figure it out. And I'm getting incredibly frustrated, and I think it is an Xfinity issue 100%. And I think they're giving me the runaround, and I've seen this online. So like, I'm, very frustrated. I'm not going to lie. Cause it is like clockwork. Okay. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. I think I may switch to Verizon. I'm kind of reading that Verizon uses a slightly different internet, like type of internet, because it has Verizon Fios, I think, or whatever. And God, I hate to switch, but I may have to. And I'm not under contract with Xfinity, so I should be able to switch. It's just one of those things that's going to be a real pain. So, yeah. I think as of now, I'm going to officially say that the Gru stream is going to happen next week now, because I don't want to be dealing with this during the Gru stream. I've put way too much work into that stream for something like this to happen and like take me out. So, yeah, apologize to do that, but I'm going to make the call now that that's going to happen next week, because I'm going to have to now see if I can tackle this week. But anyways, hopefully you all can hear me okay. I know last time this happened, you were like, well, the video is kind of lagging, but the audio sounds fine. So hopefully, you can still hear me okay. And I really hope that you all did okay on that sprint. I know I did pretty well. Okay, Christina said, yeah, audio is fine, so that's good. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, then I'm just going to yap with you guys for a minute. We'll just ignore. And you know what we'll do? I'll just, so that it doesn't distract you guys at all. Not that anyone has said that it does, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Let me just put on my away picture. Okay, that way you have a totally stagnant screen. And we can just chat for a minute while we finish up. But let's see. Also, we had a few people come in on that stream. We had Charlie, or on that sprint, we had Charlie pop in, Laura, and Ash. Always good to see you all. Thank you so much for stopping in. I know it's religiously right at the 3-hour mark. So, and when I brought the tech in, he was like, well, show me what you're talking about. And I'm like, well, I can't show you because it happens at a 3-hour mark on live stream. So unless I have a 3-hour live stream running, anyways, now I have video, so I can show them video proof that it's happening and how bad it is and that it says it's my network. So, anyways, but yeah, another 734. Alex, that's awesome. You're killing it. Yeah, that's true. That's a good way of making fun of it, or making it fun. That sucks, but it isn't distracting to me. Okay, good. I mean, I even thought about like ending the stream and then coming back on, to be honest, because I kind of have the theory that like it might fix itself if I like start over. But I hate to do that to you guys. Yes, Sirsha. Okay, when the guy came to look at my internet, you'll know what this is, because I think you told me you used to do like computer software design. My cable cord, right, that went out to kind of like the LAN box or whatever you call it, it actually had 2 splitters on it. And the guy was like, yeah, I think your internet, or he was like, I think your apartment complex is trying to put a cap on like how much power you can draw to your specific like cable port. That was his theory. I don't really know. But the problem is this has only been happening for the last 2 weeks or so. I haven't had any issues, you know, and I've been streaming for months now. So it's just frustrating. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'll figure it out. You guys know me. I'll work through it. Is got some character work done as well as quotes and backstories. That's awesome, Is. Reworked 1041 words and finished a scene. You can't see it, Felicity, but you can hear the clapping, right? I am clapping for you. Roger that. Don't need villains interrupting it. Yeah, for sure. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Because, yeah. I'm in Canada. We use moose and USB keys to move information around. Oh my gosh. You're a hoot, Ian. Wait, Rachel Catherine got 250 words. That's awesome, Rachel. Miley just finished mapping out the patches, all this stuff to do with so. Ugh. The fun part is mapping them out. They take forever, but it is the fun part. Christina said, yeah, I was able to get into the scene in a good chunk. So super grateful for your streams as always. Oh, thank you, Christina. Yeah, I had a great time too. I got really I'm at 87,000. So I made some mad progress. Like this was a really good stream for me, aside from the issues we're now having. But Beth said, I ate dinner and researched some medical issues I've been having. Oh, I'm so sorry you're having some medical issues, Beth. That's really stressful. I'm sorry you're going through that, but hopefully, you know, writing and all of us can kind of help you through it as much as possible, you know, and be a positive space for you during this time. Christina wrote 268 more words. It's awesome. That's what I think too. Yeah, the bandwidth thing. Yeah, that's what I think might be happening, but I need to figure out a way around that because that just shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be a thing. Whatever. I'll look into it, but I pay a lot of money for my internet, and that just, to me, would really piss me off if after 3 hours, because there are people that literally live stream on Twitch like all day, like 8 hours straight. So I know internet exists where you can stream like that, you know, and I pay for like pretty nice internet, you know, I'm not at like a basic internet plan. So I don't know why I'm hitting that after 3 hours. That just seems silly. But I'm going to definitely look into that though, because you might be onto something. Alex said a line I'm proud of. Okay. Shatter the wards placed here by the living and defend your hearth with the fury of thorns and claws. Ooh, I really like that, Alex. Shatter the wards placed here by the living and defend your hearth with the fury of thorns and claws. Dude, love that. Yeah, it does, I think, Christina. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think it's like a YouTube specific thing. Because also, I was streaming on YouTube a lot, you know, without any issues. So I think this is a new internet issue. I did just get people between you guys and me. I think I just got people above me, like in the apartment above me. I think it was vacant before. And I'm wondering if like maybe that's part of the issue. I don't know. But anyways. Hey, Cody. The writing is going well. We are about to stop just because I've been running into an issue the last 2 weeks or so with my internet. Literally after 3 hours, it just like decides to stop working. So everyone can hear my audio fine, but they can't like see me, which maybe no one would care. We could just still keep going this way. But for me, it really bugs me. So we're just finishing up here. We're just gabbing for a minute. Saoirse said, if it just started recently, then I doubt it's your apartment building, but hopefully now that you have a video, they can figure it out. Yeah, I can't quite figure it out. And I highly doubt it's anything with my computer because I like built my computer myself. The other thought I had was like maybe my Ethernet cord is somehow going bad, but that just doesn't seem right to me either because Saoirse, you'll know, but like I use a Cat 6. So like I shouldn't be having that problem. I did have the thought that like maybe I needed a different, I don't know, like a fancier router. I don't know. I'm just going to keep troubleshooting it. I know, right, Cody? Listen, I know. You're telling me. My internet is such a bitch. LOL. Once I heard it was Xfinity, I for sure am just convinced it's them. LOL. Yeah, I was kind of doing some research during that last sprint, and I really think Verizon may be a better fit, like for what I'm trying, you know, for the live streaming anyways. So I may switch. We'll just see. Let's see who gets the high score this time. I just glare at him for a long time. The uncomfortable silence causing a shift in the energy. Then he shakes, obviously uncomfortable. Checkmate. Bro, is this your academic like rivals thing? That was you, right? That has the academic rivals story. Okay. This is making me feel like very validated in thinking that it's an Xfinity issue. The fact that quite a few of you are like, yeah, Xfinity sucks. So I'm going to look into that. Margot just ordered dinner. What? Yeah, does anyone have Verizon? Do you like it? I mean, I know it's probably different based on where you're living, but I'm just curious if anyone has Verizon Fios. Sound off if you like it or not. Let's see. I know. I feel like I'm used to my like 4 to 5 hour streams. I'm missing them hard. Like I really miss getting locked in and just going. So rest assured, I'm going to do everything I can to figure it out and get us back there. I know. It's like the police coming and shutting down the party. Ugh. Yes. Oh my God. 100%. Dude, I called them and they were like, yeah, we'll send a tech out. I was like, great. And then the next day they were like, we fixed the problem. We don't need to send a tech out. We've got it. And I said, no, your tech's still coming out. Yeah. And the tech came out and changed my whole cable hookup, but like it's still not fixed. So I'm just convinced. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is making me think maybe it's just my internet. I used to have Verizon where I lived before and it was much better. I have Xfinity now and like it's fine, I guess. Okay. I'm going to look into this. Saoirse has me convinced because Saoirse knows. I mean, not that I'm sure everyone knows what they're talking about, but Saoirse, I think, really has like some inside knowledge on this. So I'm going to take a look at that because I'm about fed up. I'm at the end of my rope with Xfinity. Not going to lie. Okay. For the rivals. Okay. It's really good. It sounds awesome. 87K is so good. You should be so proud. Oh, thank you, Rachel Catherine. You're so stinking sweet. Yeah, I feel, God, I can't wait to be in like the 90s and then hit the triple digits. I feel like I'm going to join this like elite group of author tubers that get into like the, 6-digit numbers of word counts. I'm so excited. I could just taste it. But anyways, yes. Oh, I'm so glad, Beth. Yeah, I'm really happy that that's helping. I have Bell 5. Oh, I've never even heard of that. Bell 5. Interesting. Oh, thanks, Christina. Cody. The class would love to hear it. You don't have to share. I'm joshing. You don't have to share. But I know that's how I feel. I'm like, I want to know now, Cody. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to us. Don't spare us. We love to suffer. Yeah, we really do. These people come in here and ask for Doom like every 2 seconds. So yeah, they do. LOL. Yeah, all my lines are officially spoiled. That's how I felt. There was a section on this last sprint. I said it for the one before this too, but there was a section on this that I was like, oh, this is so good. Like it actually, I think even the way I wrote it, like first draft wise came out. It just came out so sweet. It was really cool. And I was like, oh, I'm going to share it. And then I was like, I can't. It's too spoilery. Even without the names, I think it'd be too spoilery. Okay, fine. Yeah, we convinced him, chat. Yeah, we love some heartache. Cody said, it's what I shared on my stream. So if you were there, you probably heard it. Oh, okay. We'll have to go back and get the audiobook. Yeah, everyone, we'll have to go back and rewatch Cody's stream so you can get the audiobook version. We call him Audiobook Cody. He turns it on and it's like, it is literally like an audiobook experience. Laura said, I've made 2 out of 3 school times tables for my POV characters. Interesting. Are you making your own like math system? School times tables. Interesting. Very curious about that, Laura. Okay, Cody said, never let the cruelty in this world steal the purity of your light. There may come a time when it feels easier to dim it out of fear, but it is of the utmost importance that you don't. Your light is your superpower. Okay, no, you're good. I caught you, Cody. I caught you. I think I caught it. That was really good, Cody. I'm gonna read it again. Never let the cruelty in this world steal the purity of your light. There may come a time when it feels easier to dim it out of fear, but it is of utmost importance that you don't. Your light is your superpower. Oh, I love that. Especially because everyone knows my sign off. I say, be brave, be a light. Remember that you're so loved. I love the be a light. Like the idea of that. They're in spreadsheets. Oh, Laura, I'm so proud of you. You know, I love a good color coded spreadsheet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Christina. Oh, like what time their classes are, who the professors are, when meal times are. That's awesome, Laura. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah. Cody out here breaking hearts. Bro. Hold on. Practical advice for this. Yeah, very true. And then it makes it worse because this is in a letter written by the character who just died. Cody! What are you doing to us? I mean, you did try to warn us. You did try to warn us. I have to give you credit. Oh, right in the feels. I love it. Exactly. I need to start a spreadsheet, but I have no idea how to lay it out. I'm telling you, Rachel, I feel like, especially if you use like Google Sheets or something, you can do a basic one very quickly nowadays. Like there's so many good tutorials and stuff. I wrote a couple sentences the other day. Ooh, nice, Laura. Feel free to share if you want. Yes, Cody out here killing us in the best way. This was my favorite side character too. Dude, it better not be Melody or whatever. Is it Melody or Melanie? I don't know, but it better not be her. That's all I'm saying. It really do be like that sometimes. I feel like killing your darlings or whatever. That's, yeah, brutal. Laura said, my shadow hungers. Bro, don't scare me like this, Cody. Don't do me like that. Okay? Not cool, bro. Not cool. Okay, Laura's sentence was, my shadow hungers, its desires loom and twist with every step, seeping into the already darkened parts of my mind, blossoming, transforming. Wow. That was really good, Laura. Sometimes I like hurting my own feelings. It's better than when others do. Yeah. You know what? That was deep, Rachel. I like that. That was deep. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm going to read Christina's excerpt and then I'm going to have to let you guys go, okay? Because I can just see that this is going to drop soon and I don't want to lose you guys unexpectedly. So listen, they're the best up in here. They are the best. Christina said, I glare at him. A few nights ago, he promised he would. He promised his answer would remain the same. Would you do anything for me? I say, repeating the question, not asking it. He has clearly given me a different answer this time around. Ooh! That sounds like a bit of a betrayal, if I've ever heard of one. My goodness. Reading it again. I glare at him. A few nights ago, he promised he would. He promised his answer would remain the same. Would you do anything for me? I say, repeating the question, not asking it. He has clearly given me a different answer this time around. Bro. Of course, Laura. Sorry that we're running into internet issues. I will figure it out. You guys know me. I will figure it out. But all right. Well, y'all can't see me, but I'm going to hit you with the traditional sign off and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I will say, I think until I get this figured out, I'm going to maybe revert back to 2-hour streams. I hate to do it, but just to be safe, I may start doing 2 hours because this is just until I get this figured out, and then I'll bop back to doing longer ones. But be brave, be a light. Remember that you're all so, so loved. And I hope you have a great night, and I will see you around AuthorTube. Bye, guys.